Bedford Retirement Center, the retirement you live for. It is now 10 minutes to the hour, and I have a visit this morning. Actually, we actually visit on a regular basis Barry Gordon from Gordon's Estate Services. Barry Gordon.
Good morning, Jack.
And Barry actually does come into the studio. Folks don't think you're here. They think you're recorded. And
I was thinking about whether or not we could talk while I was in Toronto or somewhere else, but I'm here.
You probably could by phone, but it's kind of nice to see you right in the studio. I mean, it takes a great effort to get through the doors, even.
Sometimes I got a beautiful escort today from one of your colleagues. It was terrific.
Wonderful. I don't usually get that.
So today I was just going to I'll tell you what I've been thinking about today, Jack. It's just I've been thinking about the potential influence and impact of financial planners in the lives of their clients when it comes to downsizing and estate settlement and the kinds of things that a lot of our clients face. And people are struggling with this downsizing decision. They're weighing, not only physically, what's the best choice for me? Where should I be? What should I be thinking about in terms of housing options, but they're wondering, how do my finances work? If I have some pension, is that enough for me? What kinds of things, where's my financial security lie with what my asset base is now, going forward? And I've had the opportunity to speak to a number of financial planners recently, and I just like to reach out to them and suggest that always have your consciousness sharpened and heightened around the unrequested needs of your senior clients who may really need that kind of discussion, but haven't been thinking about it in that context. They've been thinking about it all in the physical side, my housing options, or the emotional side, my family, but there's also the financial side too. It's how do I put this together? And sometimes they're not doing the reaching out to the financial planner. And I just encourage the financial planners that have those client relationships with the folks already to just, call them up and say, hey, how is your housing? Do you need to sit down and talk about finances and how different options might work for you so that you'll know what you can be comfortable with, right?
How many times have anyone come to you and say it might be the wife of someone who's lost her husband, and she allowed her husband to do all the financial planning, and she really wasn't involved herself in it. Perhaps she had no interest in it, but he was very good at it.
Yeah, it happens both ways. Mm-hmm. I've seen situations exactly as you're describing. We've all seen a number where perhaps the wife was the bookkeeper, and it's not only affected by someone's passing, but these days, more and more often, by memory issues. And so a spouse who could have been the bookkeeper may develop, early dementia or memory issues, etc. And that's the complexity, right? It's like, wow, I could do this, but I'm not familiar, right? Mm-hmm. So, it's all challenging. So the financial side, I just raised the awareness, the financial side of how to plan for these things is important too. And of course, in our business, in our process, we're always happy to sit down with the client and the financial planner to really figure out, what's their global picture look like.
And we're always happy to have you as a guest on the show every month.
Thanks very much, Jack.
Barry Gordon.